Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
Looking for room, it's Wiggins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
With the catch, it's Porter. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Trying the run, it's Porter. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
7, Louisiana Tech, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
First down and your Bulldogs.
Looking down the middle. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Back to throw, it's Bullock. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. To the air, it's Bullock. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Gandy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Gandy. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for a man. It's Watson. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive, got to need better effort.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Snagged in the middle, it's Wiggins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going right to work up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Watson. Finds his man. It's Porter. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's loose. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags it! He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. They're setting up the screen. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
Yeah, it didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on the screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not bite at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Finley. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The second down pass, complete to the back.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiggins. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab, and the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Watson. Pulls it in. It's Humphreys. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. And the Bearcats are on the move.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Got his man quickly. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Kick is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little... room to the 17. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Watson. Finds his target down the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him, and the ball's free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, ooh, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now, you gave the ball back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. Great place to start for this offense. On the move. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bearcats have taken it inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He leaves it with his back. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Firing to the right, complete. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion.
29. Louisiana Tech, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Pressure coming. Throwing right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the back. Creates a little room. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Humphreys. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Green. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Bearcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. The offense changing the play. It'll be a run on third and short. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play. Now set up fourth down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Back to pass. It's Bullock. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. From the gun, looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Looking to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll try it again. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game.